World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Hezbollah and the Lebanese government are pointing fingers at Israel for the explosions of pagers used by Hezbollah members, which killed at least 12 people, including 2 children, and wounded about 2,800 others on Tuesday. The Lebanese militant group said on Wednesday it would continue its fight against Israel in support of Hamas militants in Gaza and that Israel should await harsh punishment. In Cairo, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken stated that the United States was neither aware of nor involved in Tuesday's pager blast incident, while also expressing concerns about regional escalation. Meanwhile, Israel did not comment on the incident, which came hours after the Israeli government announced a broadening of its goals in the war against Hamas militants in Gaza to include the securing of northern Israel from Hezbollah rocket attacks. There were already suspicions regarding small amounts of explosives being added to the pagers before they were delivered to Hezbollah. It is noted that the Iran-backed militant group relied on the devices as there were orders to stop using cell phones, as there are now concerns that Israeli intelligence could intercept and track their communications. In other news overseas, former U.S. President Donald Trump returned to campaigning after an apparent assassination attempt on Sunday, while investigators worked to find out more about a suspect in custody. In addition to holding a town hall event, Trump said that he was told the Secret Service would be boosting his security detail. It was noted that the New York Times reported on Tuesday that Ronald Rowe, the acting director of the Secret Service, met with Trump on Monday and told him that significant new security arrangements would need to be made if Trump wants to continue playing golf. Meanwhile, Ryan Wesley Ruth, the suspect arrested after fleeing from Trump's golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida, made an initial court appearance on Monday and has been charged with possession of a firearm as a convicted felon and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. And news from the Philippine Foreign Service Post, Philippine Ambassador to Cambodia Fleridaan Camille P. Mayo paid a courtesy call on Heng Saur, Minister of Labor and Vocational Training of the Kingdom of Cambodia, on the 11th of September 2024. Both officials exchanged views on common issues such as raising productivity and building capacity for national development. Ambassador Mayo praised the global Filipino diaspora, including the estimated 7,000 Filipinos working in Cambodia, for their contributions to the national economy. She briefed Minister Heng Saur on the efforts of the Department of Migrant Workers and the Department of Foreign Affairs in promoting the welfare of overseas Filipinos. Meanwhile, Minister Heng Saur recognized the Philippine leadership in advancing migrant workers' rights and proposed the exchange of good practices as labor-sending countries and in setting competency standards for technical and educational vocation and training, or TVET. Both sides acknowledged their common interest in promoting labor cooperation at the bilateral level and as members of the ASEAN community. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5 for Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.